Hello and welcome to the OneTrust Release Overview video for the 2025 05.1.0 release, also known as the 2025 Spring Seasonal Release, which started rolling out on March 12, 2025. In this video, I will cover the major features that were released as public preview or general availability in Tech Risk and Compliance. As always, just a quick reminder that this video reflects OneTrust's current expectations for product capabilities. Be advised that dates and features may be subject to change and should not be relied upon when making purchasing decisions. In this release, there are 6 features releasing as either general availability or public preview in the Tech Risk and Compliance solution. The Compliance Automation module has 4 features: Compliance Insights Dashboards, which is releasing as general availability; Multiple Inventory Support for Initiatives, which is releasing as public preview. This feature is available for customers on the new solution packaging only; Shared Controls Implementations, which is releasing as public preview. This feature is available for customers on the new solution packaging only; Exception Management for Policy, which is releasing as general availability. IT Risk Management has 2 features: Ability to Manage Risk Hierarchies, which is releasing as public preview, and Issues Management, which is releasing as general availability. The first feature is Compliance Insights Dashboard. Utilize highly customizable reporting and analytic capabilities using Compliance Automation Insights Dashboard to analyze data captured across compliance automation. This dashboard can be used to view key metrics related to compliance initiatives, evidence tasks, and control implementations. The next feature is Multiple Inventory Support for Initiatives, which is releasing as public preview. This feature is available for customers on the new solution packaging only. This feature allows you to select up to 20 inventories when creating a compliance initiative to help determine the scope of the initiative. This enhancement reduces the risk of non-compliance with regulations and standards and ensures consistent control performance across multiple inventories. There are 2 primary objectives for this feature. First, to create a process for assigning multiple inventories to a compliance automation initiative, and second, to customize which controls are aligned to those inventories. Here we can see that there are several existing initiatives, all with only 1 inventory assigned to each. Creating a new initiative, we provide some details and select the standard or framework. Next, you are at the Select Inventory step. Here you are shown the current inventories that are in the data map organized by category. As you select inventories, the count in each category and the total count update dynamically. In this example, 10 total inventories were selected. Clicking on Selected Inventories, you will see the list of all the selected inventories. In the next step, you are given the choice to select how to manage control implementations for this initiative. You can select Use Existing Controls, automate control selection by completing a scoping survey, or manually select controls. In this example, we selected the scoping survey, which is a customized set of questions for each standard or framework. After completing the survey, a list of inventories is presented that is aligned to each control, and you can select 1 or more to be added or created. You can drill down into the inventories to select only the ones that you want to align with the selected control. In this example, the control is only for vendors, so only the inventories with a type of vendor are selected. Once all selections are made, you can create the new initiative. Now let's look at the Shared Controlled Implementations feature. With this feature, you can create shared control implementations with multiple inventories or a single control implementation for each inventory from the control library and inventory detail screens. You can also merge multiple implementations of the same library control into a single control or split a single implementation into several controls. This feature allows you to reduce the sprawl of control implementations created within your organization by removing redundant controls. In addition to the added benefits of the previous feature, Multiple Inventory Support for Initiatives, it is important for you to be able to share a control implementation with multiple inventories. Here we have selected a standard or framework and are now ready to select the controls. Clicking into the inventories aligned with the control, there are now the options to either separate implementations for each inventory selected or create one implementation that includes all inventories selected. If this option is selected, a primary inventory must be assigned. After updating the inventories and returning to the list of inventories, the information has been updated to reflect the changes made. After updating all the inventories for this initiative, click on the Create Initiative to finish the process. The final feature in Compliance Automation is Exception Management for Policy, which is releasing as general availability. This feature allows users to request temporary exceptions from complying with company documents and track the requests from creation to approval or rejection. These exceptions can then be managed through workflows, which provides accurate documentation and ensures the exception requests are handled appropriately. This example shows a policy, the corporate password policy. Selecting the Exceptions tab shows a current exception request for this policy, which is currently under review. Clicking on the Exceptions tab in the side navigation bar shows all the exceptions submitted against all the policies. This view allows for filtering, customizing the columns, and more. Clicking into an exception, you are able to see all the attributes and also see what stage it is in the workflow. The Manage Risk Hierarchies feature gives you the ability to create risk hierarchies by adding parent and child risk on the risk detail screen and viewing the relationships on the new Risk Hierarchy Explorer. This feature allows you to configure multi-level risk relationships to connect risks with your organization. You can also configure roll-up attributes to compute the overall aggregated risk score of parent and child risks. Here we can see the Risk Hierarchy Explorer, which shows a summary view of the parent-child relationship of your risks. Start by searching for the top level or level 1 risk. Each risk will show the inherent risk score for that specific risk and the aggregated inherent and aggregated residual risk scores of all the child risks. In this example, the aggregated values reflect the level 2 risk and the 2 level 3 risks. To configure the relationships, navigate to a risk. There is a Related Risks tab that, when selected, will allow you to select a parent risk and multiple child risks. Any risk can have only one parent risk but can have multiple child risks. You have the ability to remove a child risk by selecting the context menu next to the risk and selecting Remove Child Risk. Adding a parent or child is done by clicking on the Identify Parent Risk button or the Identify Child Risk button. When adding child risk, you have a checkbox next to each risk in the risk register which allows for multiple selection, but when selecting a parent risk, you can only select one with the radio button. After your selections have been made, simply click on the Save button to complete the process. The final feature in Tech Risk and Compliance, Issues Management, is not a specific feature but a module that contains many features. The Issues Management module is being released as general availability and now available for customers using IT and security risk management, policy management, compliance automation, and third-party risk management. Site admins can manage issues using attributes, workflows, and automation rules. Issues management allows for the following actions. Issues creation, where you can create issues individually from the issue register directly on an object, in bulk via import templates, automatically via using assessment rules, or while reviewing an assessment. Issues remediation, so you can streamline and document the process of remediation, review, and approval with workflows, and dynamically change workflows based on issue attributes. Create tasks to track and assign remediation work. Issues relationships allows you to relate a single issue to multiple OneTrust inventories and objects to map impact. Issues reporting, where you can gain insights into issues and trends that need your attention. Issues impact on risk enables you to track the quantitative impact of issues on risk by including issue attributes in risk formulas. Thank you for watching this video. We hope it was helpful and informative. Please see the additional videos on My OneTrust that cover the new features in additional areas of the product. If you are interested in more details about the 2025 05.1.0 release or what's going on with the product, be sure to check out the OneTrust Talks Tech podcast.